Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jordan Sharp, and today we're going to be looking at how the odds have been acting up for the game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. How you doing today, my man?
Doing great, Dax. Thanks for having me.
It's always a pleasure. All right, so I'm guessing that odds makers actually looked at this one and said, yep, it's going to be a close one, and that's pretty much why the line came into action at -2, but in favor of San Fran. Now, since then, that line has been back and forth from 3 to -2.5, and now back to -3 at pinnaclesports.com. But what I still don't get is why would they actually be favoring the Niners on the road? Any comment on that, man?
You know, I think people really still look at San Francisco as one of the stronger teams in the entire league, even though they haven't just exactly looked like it over the first couple weeks of the season. But as you said, the bookmakers know that this line is going to be this game, is going to be very, very close. So it really boils down to whether or not San Francisco's offense is going to be able to best that solid Arizona defense on the road. And apparently the public seems to think so. And it looks like, according to the consensus data, this game's going to be pretty close. But it looks like the public definitely more in favor of the San Francisco, whereas I think the Sharps looking like they're going to be more on Arizona as a +3 dog here at home. And that's kind of where I think I'm going with this. In a game that's going to be this close, probably going to stay within one possession most of the time, I'm probably going to tend to lean more towards the home dog here. And it looks like the bigger bets seem to be coming in more on the home dog as well. And I think that the public is probably the one really looking at the Niners a little bit more in this game.
Oh yeah, I definitely have to agree with you on that, man. I mean, it's obviously a pickup right there at +3. But wouldn't you actually think that if we're going to see more money come onto this one, that the line might go back down to -2?
You know, I don't know. If we see a lot of money coming in on the Cardinals, I think late here and then over the next 48 hours, it's possible. Personally, I think this line is probably good where it's at. I think we're probably going to see it stick at -3. But if it does, I think you're probably right. It would probably go down back to 2.5 points. But it would take, I think, a good influx of money coming in on Arizona for that to happen, and I just don't know where that's going to come from. I think maybe the Sharps could be waiting for it potentially to move to 3.5 before they really, really pound that line on the Arizona Cardinals, which is what I would do personally. But, I'm not sure. I think it's possible, but right now the line seems to be settling right at 3 points, and it might stay there up until kickoff.
Yeah, I have to agree, definitely, my man. All right, as always, Jordan, it's a pleasure to talk football with you, and we'll talk some more next week.
All right, thanks, Dax.
No problem. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.